first line?
Once there was a pig named Agatha. Agatha was very...
Once there was a pig named Agatha who was very dirty. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay, say it.
Once there was a pig named Agatha. She was very dirty. Agatha liked her makeover and went to go show all of her pig friends.
Good job. You guys are telling me this story though, and you shouldn't be. You should be performing in the crowd. Okay, good. All right. Standing with confidence, strong. You're the best you that there is, that ever was. You're the only you that ever was. Be strong and confident and live in those shoes and love them. They're yours. Nobody else feels as comfortable in those shoes as you do. Middle line. Oh, very good. Okay, please, Bill. Go ahead.
She turned into a mud.
Okay. All right.
Monkey ran.
Now. That was a monkey wrench. That has nothing to do with the story. She was dirty. She got him like makeup. Oh wait.
It works.
Oh, it does work, doesn't it? We can make it work. It makes sense. Well, you might not want it to, but it is out there, and we can make it work. I was almost going to say with some words. How do you see that this works? Wait, yes, I do. No, it is not for anybody else but he and I to answer. Figure this out. What was the first line? And what is the last line? Show what? Right. So why does this line work? Did you say it thinking that there was a connection between these two lines? No? Okay. Well, when you do stand here, it happens to work. This line can work and your team can make it work. However, guys, when you're working with a team, you have to be mindful of what is said. Make sure you're adding the connection that's needed. This happens to work. But make sure you listen so that you can build that connection. Okay? Do you remember your sentence? Can you say it for me again? Then she turned into a mud monster. First line, please.
Once there was a pig named Agatha, and she was very dirty. She liked her makeover and went to go show her all the
I understand that. We're working with him right now. You guys are going to weave this together because it does happen to work. Do you hear how it works?
Yes.
Do you hear how it works? You might not like the direction it's going, but it is the direction it's going, so we make it work. This isn't necessarily a monkey wrench, and that's what I was talking about before. Okay? So let's add a line to make it work. Go ahead, Tyler.
Then one of her friends pushed her into a mud pile. That's how it did.
At top. Goes into the mud monster. Yes. And let's make sure that we don't have any in your team. In your team, you seem to be a leader. You seem to be a leader, and you seem to be a leader. In your team, while you're doing this, you want to avoid things like, oh, that was my idea. Gosh, can't believe it. I wanted to go there. Doesn't serve the team. Okay? Okay? Got it? So we want to address that and not yell at him and say, that doesn't serve the team. But, you know, I understand that you had an idea, but maybe you can go next and appease the person who is feeling left out. Okay? That makes sense. Please review the story.
Once there was a pig named Agatha, and she was very dirty. One of her friends pushed her into a mud pile. And she turned into a mud pile.
I don't think that exists. I could hear you, Brian.
Then she turned into a mud monster.
Good job.
She liked her makeover and she went to go show her Then she turned into a mud monster. All of the other animals were scared of her, so she took a bath and then went to get a makeover. She liked her makeover and went over to show all of her pig friends.
Good. Mary?
She went to the makeover store and she loved it.
I couldn't hear you, baby.
She went to the makeover store and she loved it.
I couldn't hear you, baby.
She went to the makeover store and she loved it.
I couldn't hear you.
Woo! She went to the makeover store and she loved it.
Okay, good. And go ahead, Lily.
Can I get the story again?
Yes.
Once there was a pig named Agatha and she was very dirty. One of her pig friends pushed her into a mud pile. Then she was a mud monster. All of the other animals were scared of her, so she took a bath and decided to get a makeover. She went to the makeover store and she loved it. Since she loved it, she went to go off and show all of her pig friends.
Good job. Good job. Talk to her. Stay there.
Wait,
Lily.
not yet.
You're right. My bad. Go ahead, Lily.
Agatha went outside to go and get some bread at the grocery store.
Okay. And it works. And it does work. It does. Okay. Now, let me tell you what I'm seeing. I'm seeing somebody has to pee and has cold hands. Somebody's not completely sure. Somebody's not completely sure. Somebody's not completely sure. Okay? Somebody's scared. Somebody doesn't want to be seen. Stand with strength. Stand back just 1 foot. Okay. Be even with the boys. Okay? Oh, by the way, I'm just going to say this now so that you hear it. It seems like the girls disregard the guys in this group. When the guys have an idea, it seems to be responded to like that. If I were a guy in this group, I would feel kind of poorly because my ideas weren't being heard, or my choices were perhaps wrong, and I would become self-conscious. So girls, I think that you should be a little bit aware of that. And even though they're boys, be mindful that they still do have feelings too. And even though they're boys, their feelings aren't as sensitive as ours, but they do have feelings. Don't you, boys? Ryan, yes. You're doing a great job, Ryan. You're doing a great job. Okay? So, let's say it to the crowd with significant pause, as if we were telling the story to kindergartners. Huh?
Same thing.
Okay?
Once there was a pig named Agatha, and she was so dirty.
Stand in line, honey.
One day she went out to the grocery store to get some bread. And then one of her friends pushed her into a mud pile. Then she turned into a mud pig. That all of the other animals started being scared of her. So then she went and took a bath and then decided to get a makeover. Then she went to the makeover store and she loved it.
Much better, Mary. Much, much.
Since she loved it so much, she wanted to go show it out to all of her pig friends.
Good job. Good job. Stay there. Well done. Well done. Except your hands are in the pocket. And I want you to have fun with this. So you're telling it to a child. You're telling this story to a child.